Welcome once again to the World of Thaylos.
Hello.
Good morning.
Tonight we have the entirety of our group playing with us, and so I have to give an applause. Everybody has come together for this evening. I have been requested by more than one of the players to give a recap of what happened since you left Port Sheridan. So Port Sheridan, due to the excellent efforts of Mira, the followers of Kexoth were able to not only purchase a ship, but allowed the party passage on that ship, and the journey across the bay took about a day and a half. During the night, there were some water wisps that were floating along, and if I remember correctly, I think it was Sheik that got too close to one of them and actually got electrocuted.
Yep.
But they were not hostile. They simply floated on. Turned out that on board the ship, went into the cargo hold, they found Lady Marion and Brother Thomas, who had apparently teleported onto the ship with all three of the pylons that they were preparing back at Lady Marion's tower. So the pylons are currently sitting on the ship, along with Brother Thomas. He is standing guard over them, and everyone else came ashore. During the journey, it wasn't Lady Marion, it was Father Kearns. That's right. Father Kearns was talking about the Fae, those creatures from the first world who are essentially associated with chaos. And he was saying that the Lord of Chaos, as he becomes stronger, then the presence of the Fae will become stronger as well. And you can tell because the plants that grow in the first world are all very unnaturally bright colors, and they grow to enormous sizes. In addition, Fae creatures, such as fairies and pixies, and different types of Fae-touched animals, and even fairy drakes are found in the first world. And if the Lord of Chaos is becoming stronger, then it is likely that some of those creatures will be appearing as well. True to the prediction, once you landed at Gurney Bay, the dock was overgrown with brightly colored and enormous shrubberies and trees and roots. The town itself of Gurney Bay is similarly overgrown. The players were having a hard time getting their way through the undergrowth. Raylan had the bright idea of creating a flaming sphere to burn down the undergrowth, but the magic became chaotic and it got out of his control and grew to a much larger size. Lady Marion and
calm it down.
Lady Marion and several of the priests of Kexoth were able to summon enough water to put it all out. But so the difficulty in getting across town, Duncan, unfortunately, being as large as he is, he's having a hard time getting through the undergrowth, and he actually got stuck between a building and a tree. And that's where we left off in our last session. And we moved back to the town of Gurney Bay.
Just side note, I'm getting, because of my internet connection being on streaming from on base, I'm getting dropped frames, so it's likely that this will not be a consistent 3-hour connection. So I most likely won't be able to upload it to YouTube. But if I can, I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's
do
good
your
that everyone's
best
here.
and forget about the rest.
So it's good that everyone's here.
All right. Well, let me demonstrate, first of all, where you guys are trying to get to. Okay. You started here, and you're trying to get across town this way, so that you can go around in the least covered path to get out of town on that end. Okay. Duncan, unfortunately, got stuck here. Luzfang decided to go up on the roof to try and get across. And Raylan and Fluffles were back here while Raylan was trying to burn these trees here. That did not work out very well, and it was Marion and a couple of the priests that were able to put the fire out finally. So the object of the game at this point is to get the party across town enough without getting people tangled up in the trees and the shrubbery.
I'm going to come over here and ask that I have Sheik's help with trying to tie off Duncan to try and pull him out of the trees.
I'm sure that it would be easier to try and knock in the wall of the building and get him out, or
I can use
Maybe.
acid.
What was that, Renji?
I can use acid.
He can use acid.
You can use acid on the tree. You can try using acid on the tree. That might work.
I remember what happened last time in regards to the fire, though, Renji.
Now, there is a difference.
There's no fire.
There's a difference because Raylan actually cast a spell. Renji's acid ability is a natural born ability, is not magical.
Ah, I see. Okay.
And
So that might work.
Okay. I was thinking
So-
that it was like, if it was like a painful energy that gave chaotic energy. Okay.
It's the nature of magic itself.
Okay.
All right. So I just need to give you a heads up. Anyone who is using either divine or arcane magic will need to make concentration checks in order to maintain control of your spells. All right. So Renji, what I need you to do, go ahead and give me a ranged to hit roll so you can hit the tree instead of hitting Duncan.
or come up to the tree and avoid the roll.
Uh-oh.
Let's just punch our way through the trees.
Because the tree, it's not resisting or trying to dodge. A 12 is better. What you needed is a 10 or better. So that is definitely a hit. Let's go ahead and roll damage on that, Renji.
Normal damage, right? Was D10 plus 7 or 6?
Okay.
It was D10 plus 6, right?
So it is actually it's on your sheet. Your acid stream, it does 1d8 damage.
Three modifiers.
I've got a question,
Yep.
Tarek.
Yes, sir.
For large class flying animals, what is their weight carry limit?
It depends on their
It
strength.
Depends on their strength.
For a strength of 18.
Well,
That's
the
actually
carry
pretty
limit.
good.
The carry limit should be the same as humans because strength is not proportional species. It's base itself.
All right, let me take a look. Your carrying capacity. For a strength 18, a light load is 100 pounds or less. A medium load is up to 200 pounds, and a heavy load is up to 300 pounds.
What is the flying capability of a medium load?
You would fly, but you would fly at half speed.
And what did you say was heavy load? Just anything over 200?
Heavy load, if you're carrying a heavy load, the best you can do is hover.
Alright. Sir Squigs offers to just fly people one by one over.
Okay? So, is anybody in agreement with that?
Fluffles and I will.
So you're gonna take that and tweak.
Yeah.
You're gonna try and fly them over. Where would you fly them to?
Just over there.
Okay. So, Raylan, do you agree to be taken by a dire bat up into the air and flown over the building.
Wouldn't be the strangest thing I've done.
All right, so you go ahead and do that. I will go back to Renji. Okay, as you spit a jet of steaming acid onto the tree, it actually recoils. The tree itself recoils as if it is mobile. And Duncan is allowed a strength check to see if he can go free. And Duncan has been freed. Rolling a 22. He
Good
burst
job, Duncan.
from between the trees. He is no longer trapped. And he is quite relieved. Renji, you have done it. You have saved Duncan.
I thought you were going to say Christmas. I would have giggled.
Raylan. Raylan, go ahead and give me a spot check.
Okay.
Okay. So, Fluffles, do you agree to be ported by Sir Squeaks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fluffles is now in Sir Squeak's very capable claws. Raylan, you are surprised at the arrival point to see the following.
Yeah.
So, I don't just to confirm, I wouldn't be carrying them by my talons, would I? They would just be riding on my back, because I'm over 6 feet tall and 15 feet wide.
Yeah, probably riding on your back.
Pinch, the talons work. If you're allowing them on your back, then that takes a little more time. However, Sir Squeaks, Fluffles, and Raylan, you see before you a very squat, green-looking creature who is riding on top of a glowing red spider. The spider is at least 50 pounds. This is the size of a large dog. The creature, it appears to be trying to hide behind the stones of the building. It has not noticed that you know it's there yet.
All three of us?
It's like,
It doesn't. Well, it's watching you clearly, but you can't tell if it knows that you're aware of its presence.
So the spider is 50 pounds. How
Yes.
how heavy potentially would be the other thing?
The mite,
Yeah.
it's no more than 15 or 20 pounds. It's very diminutive.
Cool. Can Sir Squeaks just pick them up, fly super high in the air, and then just drop them?
You could do that if you wanted to.
Cool. He
They
does that.
are in the corner. They're in the corner of the building, so in order to actually catch them, you would have to. I mean, I don't know if you could do it in flight because they're right there in the corner of a stone building, and you wouldn't have you wouldn't have a place for your big wingspan to maneuver.
the spider is also on fire, by the way.
It is glowing. It is not on fire.
Oh,
So what roll do I need to make?
All right. If you want to try and catch them, that's going to be a grapple check because you would want to grapple the spider, not the mite.
Oh, that
If
is
you
the
want to get them
wrong.
both.
Wait,
This is a spider, Jackie. You have to kill the spider first.
I have to kill the spider. Wait, why can't I just grapple them both?
If you want to grapple them both, then you would want to grapple the spider because it's 50 pounds and the mite is riding it.
Cool. Let's grapple the spider.
Okay, so this is going to be a difficult grapple check. That is a good enough roll. Wow, Sir Squeaks, very nicely done. Okay, Sir Squeaks, after dropping Fluffles to the dirt road, you immediately wheel around and sink your talons around the spider, and the mite actually squeals in surprise as you lift them into the air. All right, Sir Squeaks, as you do so, I need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
Yeah, that grapple check had a plus 16 to it.
That was quite good. Okay. All right. Immediately, this is actually quite good. Immediately, your talons feel a burning, searing heat as you are grabbing the spider. Clearly, it is either on fire or it is extremely hot. So, but you were able to keep your strength and your reflexes around you, and you did not drop them. So, at this point, I need you to take heat damage. Do you have any resistance to heat damage?
Define resistance to heat damage.
That would be damage resistance fire. I don't
Is
think
that
you do.
something I can intentionally obtain?
Yes, it is.
Really?
But if you have to ask, that means you don't have it.
No, I don't have it.
All right, you have taken 10 points of heat damage, Sir Squeaks.
Cool.
Man.
I'm at
max
58
damage.
health.
All right, so Sir Squeaks, you are now in possession of a flame spider and a mite.
Cool, let's assist in their suicide.
All right. So you're going to fly upward.
Really high.
Oh man.
All right. As you do so, Raylan, Fluffles, give me listen checks. All right. And the rest of you, I need you guys to be telling me what you're doing. So first, Raylan and Fluffles, give me listen checks. Raylan fails.
That's not a good sign.
You need Marcus's ears. He's too
Maybe
far
I
away
do.
at this point.
Come here, Marcus.
Fluffles, on the other hand, you do hear, coming from the undergrowth in this area over here, you can hear two more similar squeals as what you heard previously when Sir Squeaks picked up the mite and the spider. So, Fluffles, what are you going to do about that?
Fluffles isn't going to say anything.
He's going to just do nothing. Very good.
He's gonna just go and investigate it
Okay.
himself. Are we
Okay.
gonna resolve something else first, though?
Yes, I want the rest
Okay.
of the people, rest of the party, tell me what you're doing.
So we're headed east, right?
You guys over here, you want to be over here. You want to be down here with Fluffles and Sir Squeaks and Raylan.
Do they know that?
Okay.
That was the decision last week. They made a decision. They could either go through the center of town and through some heavy underbrush, or they can try to go around, which was a little bit easier.
Lady Almond's just flying around.
I'm just walking around.
Can Renji walk through walls?
Yeah, Renji cannot walk through walls. In fact, I'd like to.
I mean,
I know.
Around the buildings, not.
All right,
the
actually, you cannot go around the buildings.
Why?
The undergrowth, the overgrowth is too thick. There are
Question.
roots and trees and bushes all over. Yes.
How far is this gap between the top of the building and this next building?
Okay, that's about a 15-foot jump.
Okay.
It's enough for someone to drive a horse and carriage through.
Then I would like to get a running start and leap across from this building onto this next one.
Fantastic. What is your jump skill?
Let me get it real quick.
Okay. Nutmeg, I need to let you know that Paprika is going to have to make 2 reflex saving throws to get through that underbrush. Otherwise, she's going to get stuck like Duncan.
Okay. The acid didn't make it any easier to traverse.
What the acid did is it made the tree recoil as if it were mobile.
I see. Well, I
think she could make 2 reflex throws. What would I add to that dice?
Okay, you roll a d20 and add 4 to it for Paprika. She needs to
Okay.
get a 13 or better in both cases. So, Lushfang, you did a 9 on your jump check.
Yes.
Okay,
Oof.
I'm afraid that's not going to work. So, let's have Paprika. You go ahead and do yours, and then I'll resolve Lushfang's jump.
Sure.
That's one success for Paprika.
Um,
And the second one, Paprika is trying to move through, and she also gets stuck. So she was almost out, but now she is tangled in the underbrush.
need more acid over there.
Yeah, but no. Can't.
Yeah, he can only do it once a day. All right, Loosefang, on the other hand, you take a running start. Because of your running start, that actually gives you a +2, but that gives you an 11, which is still not enough. So you think you can jump the distance, but you misjudged and you actually fall onto the dirt road below. Okay, the priest is going to make a reflex saving throw.
And
to
I'm
see
too
if-
far away from any wall for my slow fall.
You jumped out into space, and so yes, you're not quite close enough to reach out with your hand or foot to get to the other building.
Okay.
So the priest, he does succeed in his reflex, so he does not fall underneath you. Yeah, he's not underneath
Can I
you. But
make a
Loosefang,
reflex?
I'm afraid you're taking falling damage here.
All right,
Uh-oh.
that's fine.
Can you describe falling damage and height and damage per height and weight?
So he is jumping 20 feet from the top of a building. 20 feet vertically and 15 feet horizontally. So he is trying to clear the distance between these two buildings. He misjudged the distance, and so he is falling approximately 20 feet down to the dirt road below.
And
So he's going to take
Oh,
12 points. Ouch.
Oof.
max
So-
damage again.
so it's a 1d6
Wow.
per 10 feet.
Correct. 1d6 per 10 feet fallen.
Oh.
All right, Loosefang. You are momentarily stunned, but you regain your composure and you try and hide your wounded pride.
I checked to
Ah,
see if
I
you
knew
had...
it. I did see a penny down here. I got it.
You sure your feet are... legs
it
are
like-
alright?
Is it like when a cat misjudges a jump and then they get really embarrassed, so they try to act like nothing happened?
That's pretty good.
Because I've seen plenty of cats do that. It's really funny.
Pretty
That's
funny.
what cats do. This is a dog. We don't do that.
Nope.
That's true.
All right.
All right.
So, I'm looking. Okay. Loosefang, you are actually surprised to discover that below your feet on the ground, there are indeed several copper coins.
Not halfway.
What luck?
I will collect them up and put them in my bag.
You have obtained 4 copper coins.
Huzzah!
Wahoo, we're rich.
Yes, 4 cents richer.
And that's 3 hit points per coin.
Now I can
Pretty
give my
expensive.
opinion twice.
Oh my.
But do you know
All
why
right.
a penny for someone's thoughts is the best investment? Then you get their 2 cents.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
I'm gonna break the
right.
market.
Lord Derek and Lady Marion are actually on their way over to the tree to try and help out with Paprika. Lord
Sorry.
Derek is He is simply readying his hammer to try and push the tree out of the way, but Marion says, "My lord, if you'll wait just a moment, I have a different idea."
We're gonna diplomacy the tree.
Yeah.
Nutmeg, if you will allow me, I can make your hound semi-incorporeal for a short time.
That should work.
Semi-incorporeal?
What was that, Nutmeg?
That should work if you're willing to try.
Actually, a fairly basic spell. All right. She begins casting, and she puts her hands on Paprika's shoulder flank. Anyone who has knowledge of Arcana can go ahead and make a roll here.
Can I hear her all the way from down
I'm too
here?
far away, I think.
I think I'm
Yeah.
definitely way too far away.
Let's see,
Can I see
Marcus,
from so far
yes.
up?
Marcus, you are around bend, and so I don't think you can. Sheik or Mira, are you guys, either of you, trained in knowledge of Arcana?
Nope.
Can Sir Squeak see?
He's clear over here, and he is otherwise occupied at the moment.
Okay.
Sorry, what was that, Mira?
I might be. Let me look. Yeah, I
And
have
Nutmeg.
Arcana.
Yes.
Nutmeg, you have knowledge of Arcana?
No.
Okay, so
proficient in it, so yes, I should be trained.
very good. All right, so
Wait,
then go ahead and give me a knowledge of Arcana.
By the way, this
Nope.
is the first time I saw Mira doesn't have a health bar or her name tag.
You can see it. How come you guys can't?
You need to
I
set it
don't
in
see it.
settings. They changed up.
I'm looking.
They changed up the
I'm
settings.
looking. Yeah, they did.
My players were also confused.
All right, so we have players can see. There you go. And nameplate. So show the nameplate, save settings. Okay, can you see it now?
I can just see the health bar.
Yep.
But not the nameplate?
Correct.
Nope.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I can't see the nameplate though. That's weird.
All right, how about that?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh.
You can watch, Carter. I need to do this right now, but okay. So, Mira, you failed the knowledge of Arcana, so none of you can figure out what spell she's casting. But Nutmeg, Paprika actually begins to phase in and out of your sight. You can see she is almost flashing every 2 seconds. She shifts from visible to invisible. And you can see a faint outline when she is invisible. But in doing so, she is completely loosed from the tree. And she is able to move. The effect only lasts for a short time, about 10 seconds, before Paprika returns to complete visibility. She shakes her head and seems a bit perturbed, but she is definitely free.
Thank you for your
So,
aid.
Lady Marion turns to Lord Derek with almost a smug nod and wordlessly walks off with the rest of the group. All right. At this point, let's see, Marcus, what were you doing?
I came down this way to see if Loose Bang was all right
Okay.
because I saw him fall off the roof.
I need Loosefang, Marcus, Renji, and Lady Amit. Give me listen checks.
Copy that. Copy that.
Marcus, very nicely done. Loosefang, very nicely done. Okay, the two of you Though you can see nothing through the thick underbrush and trees, you can hear that there is a scuffle going on, and you can hear very high-pitched squeals coming from the east.
Hmm.
Oh, we're just having a party. Don't mind us.
And
Where is that?
at that moment, you see above the trees, through the leaves of the trees, you see a most unusual sight. Sir Squeaks is struggling to make altitude while at the same time holding a smoking, glowing red 50-pound spider with a diminutive green creature on its back.
Spider.
I will try and make my way through these trees.
All right. Okay, Loose Fang, you can make your way through. So any medium-sized creature can go through at half speed.
I
All
will
right.
also sing a ditty as I'm going through.
So are you gonna do your Inspire Courage?
Yes.
Very good. Okay. Anyone that can hear him is inspired. And Fluffles, Raylan, and Sir Squeaks, can you guys go ahead and roll initiative?
Yay.
Well, seeing as Marcus is afraid of snakes and spiders, should he make a fortitude saving throw, or is
That would be a will
sorry,
saving
will
throw.
saving throw? Okay. Will.
His will saving throw is so bad he needs to roll a fortitude saving throw. Oh,
Fluffles, and
remember
Raylan.
when Faluco fell like 120 feet?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Roll a reflex. Roll a will. Roll a
That seems
fortitude.
familiar.
Oh wait,
Roll
you
something.
failed them
Well-
all. Oh wait,
Roll
you...
something. Anything.
Yes, and he failed all three of those rolls and fell 100 feet nearly to his death.
I was
I
like,
know
what?
because I was
What?
I had to heal him.
1 hit point away from permanently dying.
Oh
Yes.
no.
All because I tripped.
You tripped on a flying carpet at several hundred feet up. It's not your fault.
No,
Cliff.
no, no. No, it wasn't
The
a
alarm
flying
bell
carpet.
went off. It startled him. He tripped off the edge of the cliff where he happened to be standing at the time.
Oh, because
then
Renji
he failed his
decided to run
reflex.
in. Thanks,
All
Renji.
right, so we have just a moment. I'm going to add in.
This is why you don't stand on cliffs.
No,
Don't play
Because-
on cliffs.
Random bells could come out and
Don't do cliffs, kids.
Don't do
No.
cliffs.
sorry.
Cliffs bad, okay?
Okay.
Cliff
evil.
bad, yes. Evil and bad. I've decided that they're two very different things. Okay, so I'm rolling the initiative for the 3 mites. 1, 2, and 3.
That gives me the idea of an earth golem on a mountain pass that kills people by just moving out of the way and letting them fall to their death.
It's a smart tactic. So for the 3 spiders, we have that. And 18 and 17. Okay. At the beginning of each round, I will allow everyone to move, and if you come upon the combat scene, I will let you roll initiative and join combat.
Okay.
All right, so let me get
Do we have
things
to
in order
cut
here.
anything through this tree here, or
If you are medium size, you can move through at half speed. If you are large size, you have to do 2 reflex saving throws to get through.
Okay.
I think that's correct. Yes. Okay, folks.
Is there a convenient jagged rock that I can drop these guys on?
Well, you could try dropping them onto the top of the trees or onto the top of the buildings. Now, the buildings are only 20 to 30 feet high. The trees themselves are at least 50 or 60 feet.
Well, how far is he at this moment?
Well, Sir Squeaks, you're 15 feet off the ground at this point.
15? Why so little? He moves at like 40.
I gave you guys one round,
Oh. It was part of the round,
and I
wasn't
gave
it?
everyone else a chance to act. Okay.
I can join in.
Okay. So hold on, guys. At the beginning of next round, Renji, you can join combat, but let's get through this first round. So, mite number 1 is currently in your claws, but you are holding the spider and not the mite. So the mite is actually going to try and strike at your legs, Sir Squeaks.
Legs?
Okay.
I guess it does have legs.
And since you are grappling, and he is not, this is actually it's against your touch armor class, not your full armor class.
Oh, my touch? Let's see, that's...
Yeah, what's your touch armor class?
Oh, darn it. It's only a 15.
Okay. And that is a hit. Okay, so he strikes at you with his short sword on your legs, and he is going to do 7 points of damage to Sir Squeaks. Let me make sure that I've got the right icon here. What happened? How come I can't select anything? Am I on the wrong layer? Yeah.
At least we know anybody that has a 21 or better AC can't be harmed by these things.
Actually, he rolled a 15.
Is the plus
Sorry,
6 just...
I take that back. Yeah, the plus 6, that's his 2 hit bonus.
Yeah, so that's a
All right.
21.
Yeah. So, you take 7 points of damage. Make a reflex saving throw, Sir Squeaks. Okay,
Nice.
you very well maintain your grip on the spider. Spider number 2, along with his mite on his back, is going to move over and attempt. Okay, ascertaining the situation, they realize that Sir Squeaks is much too high in the air, and Fluffles, you are going to get a spout of flame at you from the spider. Okay, Fluffles, what is your
AC?
armor class?
I go check. 12.
Your armor class 12?
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's correct, but
I don't think that is correct.
No, not touch attack.
that's just base AC.
AC. It's top right.
Yeah, I'm looking. He has 1 AC bonus plus. All right. What is your wisdom bonus, Fluffles?
1.
So, yeah, that is correct.
Yeah.
You have 12 AC.
Oof.
All right. So, it is making a ranged attack, and it misses.
What?
With a 6.
What?
Rolled a natural 2. You got a 6. Fluffles, you are able to dodge out of the way of its flame spit attack.
What was
Nice.
Fluffle's AC when he was just a little cat? That's what I'm curious of.
Oh, probably very, very low.
It was less than 10. All right. Sir Squeaks, you are getting a flame spit because you are still in range.
I am?
Okay. Yes. It's a 20-foot range.
Okay. This is not going to be a touch attack, correct?
No, it will be because you're grappled and you're trying to hold on, and so your ability to dodge is hindered.
Oh. Then why is it called touch?
Okay. No, then okay. In this case, what is your flat-footed armor class instead?
18.
Okay, 21 still hits it.
Wait, how did he get another nat 15?
This time, this one is a 17 plus 4. The last one was the mite. This one's the spider.
Dan, the rolls are good for
Okay.
everybody today.
Apparently. Okay, so Sir Squeaks, you take 6 points of fire damage. And make another reflex saving throw. That's still good enough. You are able to maintain your hold. Okay, Raylan,
Yay.
go ahead.
I'm going to cast. Yeah, I'm going to cast. But I hope I have it prepared.
Do you?
Let me go check. Yes, I'm gonna cast base enlarged person, a single enlarged person on Fluffles.
On Fluffles. Okay,
What,
enlarged person.
Not Sir Squeaks?
Sir Squeaks is not a person. Has to be humanoid.
Hey,
It does.
Hey, he is very intelligent. He considers himself a person now.
Okay, person, yes. Humanoid, no.
No.
Okay. Sorry, that's not discrimination. That's just basic biology.
Mhm.
All right, enlarged person on Fluffles. Fluffles, I'm assuming, is willing.
Yes. Why was
Okay,
that so?
Ooh.
Fluffles has gained 4 strength and 4 constitution.
Fluffles be thick,
Temporarily.
man.
Fluffles be thick.
I never
So
expected you to say something like that.
I'm not
Fluffles
fat.
be thick.
It's this
He's
fur
fluffy.
that makes me look
It makes me
big and
poofy.
I'm
Poofy.
I'm fluffy.
All right,
Name that reference.
but all right.
One that I was saying was from Ice Age.
Yeah.
There was
All right,
a
so
Stitch.
Fluffles, your hit points have increased, your strength bonus has increased, but your dexterity has gone down by 2.
Yep.
All right. Let me put a marker on you. There's a good one right there. All right. Mite number 3 is out of range to hit Sir Squeaks. And so he is going to stay mounted on his spider and he is not going to attack. Sir Squeaks, you may now move your full flight speed.
Full range of flight. That's 40 feet, 80 feet up into the air on top of 15. That's 95, and he drops them.
You're going to use 2 motions and you're not going to do a standard action.
Well, it's a free action to let go of something, is it not?
That is true. I was thinking it's a move action, but it's not. To drop something is a free action.
Cool. 95-foot drop from the sky. Have fun, little spider.
Okay. So, Sir Squeaks shoots up into the air above the treetops and drops the spider. In doing so, I need you to give me a fortitude saving throw or take 1 more bit of heat damage. That's good enough. You do not take any additional heat damage. All right. 95 feet. That will mean that both spider and mite take 9d6 points of damage.
Yay! Feel the fear of Faluco.
Oh boy.
This is going to be interesting. Let's see how this turns out.
It's gonna be
Okay.
snooped.
The spider takes 43 points of damage. The mite takes 35 points of damage. Okay. And that's enough to kill both of them.
Yay!
Like, how much? 5 times?
Now, actually, the mite, it killed him by 1 hit point, but the spider is enough to kill him twice over.
Hmm.
Which one was
Mark
the
is
spider?
just standing there with his eye twitching, seeing the spider splat on the ground.
Was the spider the first or the second roll?
That was, the spider was the first roll.
Okay. So
All right.
34 and 20.
All right. Sir Squeaks. Okay, Fluffles, it is now your turn.
Yeah. Wait, did I get Cleveland? No, I did not. Okay. So I'm just going to, full round attack on this on the spider mite 2 and his mount, whichever. I'll specifically go for mite.
Okay, so you're going to strike at the mite. Right
Yeah.
there.
So that's
Give me
just
2 attack rolls.
2 attack rolls. Wait, doesn't one have a lesser bonus?
No, at level 6, they're both +3 bonus on top of your regular 2-hit bonus. So what you have is your base attack bonus, which is 4. Then you have your strength bonus, which is it's increased right now, so check it. And then also +3 on each
What's it
attack.
increased by?
Because you have extra strength, check your character sheet.
Oh wait, no, I've got it. It's already increased.
So just take your normal melee attack bonus and add 3 to each of them.
Okay. So
This is going to be cool. This is going to be good.
Yeah. Let me roll. Do.
That one's a hit. Wait, you get 2 attacks, not 3.
I didn't mean to do 3. Take the first 2.
Well, okay, so that 30, what was that? That was a 19?
A 17.
So
a 20 and a 33.
Oh, did you add the +3 on top of them?
Yeah, a 20 and a 33.
Those are definitely both hits. Roll damage twice.
Yay. And for my 5th, I did not record the damage. That was a good idea.
Okay. Your natural attacks do 1 die 8
1
plus
die
your strength
8
bonus.
plus strength.
And your strength bonus is what, +5 right now?
6.
+6. Dang. Enlarge person on a flurry of blows. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So 14 plus 11, 25 points of damage
In a
on
single
mite number
hit.
2. Very nice. All right. That is actually enough to kill the mite. You know what, Poluco, I need to qualify what I said there earlier. I have them reversed.
Oh, the mite is 34.
No, the spider's 34. The mite is less. Okay, so yes, you are able to turn that mite into Swiss cheese. And he is knocked from his mount. Okay. Spider 2, mite 2, mite 3, mite 3. Spider 1 is gone. Okay. All right. And Might number 2 finally gets his turn. Nope, he was just killed. So, all right, Marcus, you have joined combat. Everyone else who wants to try and join them can move now. You can move your normal speed, unless you're moving through underbrush, in which case you move half speed.
I'm going through underbrush, but I will still attempt to move.
Yep.
Still moving.
All right, Renji, go ahead and roll initiative. You are now close enough. Renji, okay, there you are. Loose Fang, how far are you going to move?
Let's see. I think I can go 25 feet.
That's right. So you can go just one square past Renji there, and that will also bring you into combat.
Alrighty. Let me get my initiative.
Yep, go ahead and roll initiative. Lady Ament, you already rolled. Yes, you did. So did Marcus. Okay. Mira, are you going to try and join here?
I'm okay for right now.
So you're going to sit this one out.
Yeah, just for now.
That'll do.
Are these 5 or 10-foot squares?
These are 10-foot squares.
Okay.
Don't sit
All right.
where it's mine.
Okay. And I saw Nutmeg and Paprika. What about you, Sheik? Are you going to try and move in?
Yes, I am.
So
I think
you
that
are
there's
clear
a
to
couple
move.
of large animals in my way.
You do. You do. But Duncan, he's actually moving into combat.
Alright.
Or he's going to try to, at least.
Good old Duncan.
But he has to go through these trees, and so he's going to try it. He has to make one reflex saving throw at this point.
You're gonna walk past Lady Marion and the Priest of Kexoth.
Yes. But Duncan succeeds in his first reflex throw, so on the next turn he can try another one, and then he can join combat. Okay. So, Loose Fang, you went and joined, and I think we are now at the top of the order. Okay, Spider number 2. Go ahead.
Was I ahead of Spider number 2, or was I
Marcus?
don't know.
No, you were
Okay.
not, because Spider has a higher initiative roll.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That bad.
Spider is going to try and claw using 2 of its legs. It's going to use 2 claw attacks against Fluffles. Oh, that's a nat 20. He's going to try and confirm it. And that is confirmed. Double damage on that first attack. And that the second attack misses. Okay. So the first attack is going to be D4 plus 1, and then another D6 of heat damage.
Oof.
So D4 plus 1, that's 3 physical damage, and D6 of heat damage. Oh, so you take a total of 10 points of damage on a critical hit. That's actually not nearly as bad as it could have been. Okay, Marcus, you are up.
Well, first off, Marcus is not really too fond of spiders, so he stands there twitching his eye, seeing the spider that fell right in front of him go sploot.
It is definitely a sploot. It just fell 90 feet from the air.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I am going to... How big of squares are these?
10-foot squares.
10-foot squares? Okay, so I'm going to go right over here, right next to where Raylan is, and I'm going to shoot an arrow at this spider.
That one there. Okay.
Yep.
Give me a ranged attack.
Yep. I do not want to touch that.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's 1d6, right?
1d6, yes.
Okay.
Nice. Almost maximum damage on that one. Okay. And spider number 3 is also going to try and attack Fluffles. But this one is he is going to again try and spit fire at Fluffles. And again, Fluffles is able to dodge the flame attack. Lynn, it is your turn. Are you back from your bathroom break? I'm assuming Raylan is not back from his bathroom break.
That or his mic is muted.
Raylan? No, he's not muted.
Then
He'll return presently after these messages.
Yes, indeed. Meanwhile, Lady Ament, let's go with you. Let's go with you.
All right. Seeing an opportunity to do similarly what Sir Squeaks did, she is going to see if she can swoop down and grab Might 3.
Okay, what is Lady Ament's strength?
Strength. Let me check real quick.
I'm looking it up as well. Strength 6.
Yeah.
So strength 6, light load is 20 pounds or less. Yes, you can lift the might.
Okay. So
Man,
It'll be interesting.
it's Humpty Dumpty everywhere, man.
It's raining mites. They are pretty. I mean,
It's raining
have you-
mites. Hallelujah.
have any of you guys seen the movie Gremlins?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I've seen
Think of Gremlins. That's about the size of a mite.
So, what kind of attack would that be?
That would be a grapple.
Grapple? Okay.
Yeah. Do you have hers computed?
Yep. Oh, dang.
Oh, nope, that is not a successful grapple. So Lady Ament swoops over to the mite and tries to grab him, but he neatly ducks out of her way, and she is able to grasp only air.
She flies back.
Yep, that's going to put you. What is her flight speed?
Does it show on her character sheet?
it should.
Should. Yes, 60 feet of flight.
Okay.
So to approach him, it took 50 feet. So her back flight is only going to be another 10 feet. So that'll put her back there.
Okay.
All right. So Mike number 3. Didn't he just have his turn? No, that was the spider number 3. That's right. Okay. All right. So, Mike number 3 is going to hop off of his mount and actually go over to you, Marcus, and he's going to try and swipe at you with his short sword.
It's my turn, isn't it? I apologize for being gone.
Yes, Raylan, you get to actually act before Mike 3, so go ahead.
Okay. What are the people in the area where is Marcus on top of me?
Marcus-
Same square.
You,
It's 10
yes.
foot square, so
Yeah. Well, I meant on top of my icon.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not sure I can do anything. I don't want to risk losing control of my spell again.
Well,
this-
maybe when we leave the forest of town here, we can burn it all to the ground for free.
Your spell, any instant cast spell, you don't have to do a concentration check. It's just any spell that you need to maintain control over, such as a flaming sphere, that requires a concentration check.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast a magic missile.
Okay. Right, at whom?
I get to choose. Let me go look it up. How many
So-
I get this?
At level 7, I believe you get 4 missiles.
Let me check. You are correct, yes. And then 5 at 9.
That's right.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna take 4 magic missiles, and I'm going to direct 2 at might number 3, and 2 at spider number 3.
Okay. So when you cast this, the might number 3 has not jumped off of his mount yet. So you're actually essentially directing all 4 of them at the same target because one is riding the other. So
Oh,
go
okay.
ahead, but you're saying 2 on the might, 2 on the spider.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead and roll 1.
these are
die
on the
4
might.
plus
These are on the might.
max on the might. Very nicely
Oh wow,
done.
nice. And then these are for the spider.
Okay, so 6 damage on the spider. Okay. So now we have might number 3 is going to hop off, and he is going to jump over here and try and take a swipe at Marcus with his short sword.
He can try.
So your
Yep.
armor class is better than 13, isn't it?
I think it's like 22 or something.
Yeah, he is not able to do any damage there, so no good. Sir Squeaks, your turn.
I just take a parry back and say, "Touche."
Touche! If he only understood English.
How much of a movement would I
Well,
have to take
common.
to get back to ground level?
Okay. It is. You would have to dive. You are up 95 feet in the air. You would have to dive. And even then, your flight speed, with an extended dive over several rounds, yes, you would gain speed. But in this round, you can still only move your 60 feet. I'm sorry, you're 40. Yeah, you're 40. And unless you do a double move.
Isn't diving faster?
But you have to pick up speed. Not in the first round.
So I can't just fall out of the sky really fast?
Good. If you just fold your wings and plummet, yeah.
Would that be faster?
It's an uncontrolled dive, but yes, it would be faster.
It's not flying; it's falling with style.
There you go. I
And you
love
have-
it.
And you have to do a safety check, like do not
Sure,
hit
why
the
not?
ground.
Let's fall with style and then not hit the ground very gracefully.
Reflex check.
So what you're going to do here, you're trying a fancy move. You're trying to plummet from the sky like a rock, but avoid damaging yourself. So what are you going to? You're going to put your wings out at the last minute to try and slow your fall.
Yeah, and considering the fact that he flies for a living, I would assume he has some sort of bonus to whatever I have to roll.
There's a flying skill in your skill chart.
Do I?
You could
I
look at
don't
that.
think so.
Yes.
It's
Yeah, there should be.
yeah, it's rarely ever used, and it's very situational.
I've got
It
forgery.
becomes a lot more useful when flying becomes a more common thing.
I don't
Or
have
looks.
fly, but I do have forgery. I
Okay.
don't think forgery will
Maybe
help
that's a
me.
Pathfinder thing.
Are you telling me flying is not a skill in 3.5?
Let me
Flying
check.
is not a skill in 3-5, unless you want me to roll a forgery check.
Well,
Is
Narful the
forgery
Gartha.
writing on a piece of paper really fancy?
All right.
Question
So
there.
then, yes, sir.
Private general chat.
Oh, I see that. No, it ends in the session ends in 40 minutes, not 10 minutes.
Because of asking because of nutmeg.
Yeah, I understand. Nutmeg said that she's going to get off at 11 o'clock, and that's okay if she wants to duck out early. But the session is going to end at 11:30 Central.
Okay, I'm just asking to be sure.
Yep.
So,
Okay. All right, Sir Squeaks, I'm looking at your skills, and let me make a DM executive decision here.
you and your silly Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and my silly Pathfinder. I keep going back and forth between the two of them.
Actually,
All right. So, Sir Squeaks, give me a tumble check.
Well, at least it's not a -2.
No, it's not a -2. All right. I'm afraid that's not quite enough. You will slow your fall, but you're still going to strike the ground. So you're not going to take 90. You're not going to take 96 points of damage. Instead, you're going to take 40 points of damage.
but still hot.
Oh, okay. 18
Oh.
points of damage. That's harsh.
So,
That's a lot.
was that considered a movement, or
That was considered a double move. That takes your entire turn.
what?
Oh.
Tumbling?
Because you did. You dropped out of the air, and you attempted to slow your fall by doing a tumble skill check, or spreading your wings at the last minute. A coordinated move.
All right.
So let's see, 18. Wow, 18 points of damage. That puts you into 27 hit points, Sir Squeaks.
He'll be fine.
That's under half too. Ooh.
Yes, it is. That's harsh. Okay, Loose Fang, it is your turn. You just saw before you Sir Squeaks plummet from the sky, wings completely folded, and then he awkwardly tried to spread his wings at the last minute to catch himself and misjudged, and still struck the ground with quite a bit of force.
Note
All
to
right,
self.
so I'm taking it. This counts as the difficult terrain, but from there
That does not.
on. All right, so. 20. 30.
So yes, that puts you in the same square as Marcus and Raylan. That's a bit crowded.
But I still have. Do I still have more movement, or did that use it all?
So, what's your full move? Is it 50?
50.
So that's okay. Let me do this calculation here. That one cost you 20. The others cost you 10. So you could move to that square right there. Yes.
All right. Then I'll move there, and then with my crook, I will strike at the spider 3.
Spider 3, you got it. Give me a melee attack roll.
Wow.
That's good. That's a hit on the spider.
Okay.
Okay, when Loose Fang joins the fray, all of you are inspired by his bard song.
Let's see. It's 1d8 plus my strength 2. 8 damage.
8 damage on the spider.
Oof.
Okay.
Full damage.
Right. That brings him below half damage. He is going to make a will saving throw. And he fails. Fails his will saving throw and begins to flee. He is now panicked.
Get over here!
Boo!
Scorpion has entered the battle.
We could probably use them.
I say we just let him run away and let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, Fluffles, you are up. It is your turn. And then Renji, you're next.
Yeah, I'm gonna whack this spider.
Which
You know.
one?
The bottom. I can reach both of them. I'm gonna whack the one that hasn't.
So, spider number 2, this guy right here.
I haven't been able to see the label on it. but-
Whoever has their speaker open, can you please?
Yeah, someone's echoing.
It's Mira. Thank you, Mira.
That's okay. All right.
Okay. So yeah, just another 2 attacks.
Okay, 2 attacks.
Plus
Alright,
3
those
on
are
each of those.
For
Yeah.
both hits. Roll for damage. $1d8 plus your strength bonus. Holy cow!
Wow.
Oof.
Dang, Fluffles! Woo!
Buff. Monk.
Buffles.
Indeed. Yeah, well, that's your new name is Buffles.
Buff.
All right, that also puts him down below half health, and he is going to make a will saving throw. And also fails. He is also panicked.
You guys are cowards.
I'm not complaining.
Flee! Flee for your lives.
Yes, Lord Denethor.
Guys, run. We
Prepare
can
for battle.
face more serious guys than.
And I mean, these guys are on fire, just like
Indeed.
Denethor.
Renji, you are up. Go ahead. Okay.
Dat is ook both actions.
Yep, that takes both actions. You are now standing below Fluffles, who is towering above you. Okay. We are now at the top of the order again, and Duncan is going to make another reflex saving throw to see if he can make it through. And he succeeds. Duncan joins the battle. So he is going to... Okay, Loose Fang, if you could go ahead and tell Nutmeg, good night, Nutmeg. Thank you for joining us.
Right.
Say goodnight. Thanks for joining. Sleep well. Message passed. Hello.
Hi, I'm still here. I'm just
Yeah, no,
rolling,
but
rolling initiative. Interesting. We have a new leader in the initiative order.
Ooh. Nice.
oh,
All right. The priest of Kexoth, who saw you flutter from the sky and take a rather rough, bumpy landing, has decided that you are going to need some help there, Sir Squeaks, and he casts Cure Serious Wounds.
Oh, yay! That means I can do another one.
Fruit.
Don't take advantage of it.
What being a fighter is for.
Sir Squeaks
Indeed.
is now really fond of dropping things out of the sky.
So that puts you up to 48 hit points.
He's like a cat. He has to constantly push the cup off of the counter.
And if you set it back up, he'll push right back down.
Proof the world's not flat.
Yep.
Not flat. Giant Fluffles would have pushed everything off.
Exactly.
Hey,
I would have done it a long time ago.
Indeed. All right. Fighter number 2 is panicked and tries to run. As it runs, both Renji and Fluffles, you get 1 free attack on them.
I thought
go first.
spider number 3 was panicked.
Wait, who goes
They're
first?
both panicked.
Okay.
Wait, who gets to do the attack first?
Renji, you go first.
Ah.
Oh, Renji said he was going to go make breakfast. He's AFK.
Oh, okay. Then
So,
I will take my attack.
So yeah, this is just a normal attack. It is not a flurry of blows, so you don't get the +3.
Nope, just 1.
Not a grapple.
Oh, wrong.
You need to roll a melee attack.
It's the same bonus as my melee attack. That's why I rolled it.
Okay, well, 15 is enough to hit it, so roll for damage.
Okay. I did actually make a melee attack though, so.
Well, that one actually isn't enough, so I'll take your first one.
Okay.
9 points of damage. That is heavy damage, and it's actually heavy enough to kill it.
Yeah, it's dead.
So, I need you to make a reflex saving throw. Fluffles.
That's
Wait.
a not
That
great
was enough
bonus
to
right now.
kill. That was enough to kill spider number 2 when it looked like it was at. Okay, never mind.
Yes.
It showed that it was
ha-
like almost full.
No, I made a mistake. I put the hit points to 8 out of 8. It should have been 8 out of 34.
Okay.
All right, Fluffles, you have avoided any heat damage from the strike. So, spider number 2 is gone. Okay, Marcus, you are up. There is a mite standing right in front of you, and you are inspired.
I'm simply just gonna look at him. Like, what's the term for it?
Disdain.
Like, yeah, kind of disdain, but like kind of a little bit annoyed. Just take my short sword and take a slice at him.
Okay, give me a melee attack roll.
Alrighty.
Welcome back, Renji.
Oh, Renji. Never mind.
Yeah, it's all right. Hey, Marcus. Woo! That is a nice one. Yes, definitely a hit. Roll for damage. 1 die 8 plus your strength bonus.
8 plus 1. Ooh.
Okay, 7 points on the mic. And that takes him down almost. He is almost dead, but not quite. But it does require a will saving throw for panic.
Yeah, nice try there, bud.
He succeeds. He does not go into a panic. Wow. So Renji has apples for breakfast? No. That's some sort of a fruit. All right.
Peaches.
Spider number 3 is also panicked, and he is going to try and run. This time, both Loosefang and Renji get an attack of opportunity. Renji, go ahead and give me just a standard melee attack roll on the spider. That is a hit. Roll for damage.
That was
Do you want me to roll as well?
So, Loose Fang, go ahead and give just a melee attack roll for an
that was
attack
10
of
plus
opportunity.
6, right?
I'm sorry, what did you say,
And
Renji?
D10 with 6.
D10 plus 6, yes. Loose Fang, that is also a hit. So 8 points of damage from Renji. And what have we got from Loose Fang? 6 points of damage from Loose
Plus
Fang.
2, so
Yes. Okay, so actually 8, and that is enough to kill it. So between the two of you, you have brought the spider down. I need Renji and Loose Fang to both give me reflex saving throws to avoid heat damage.
coming up.
Renji succeeds. Loose Fang also succeeds. No heat damage on you. So both spiders are out now. Raylan, it is your turn. There is only one might left.
Let's see. Where's the mic?
Right,
right in
standing
front of
right in
you.
front of you.
Right in. Let's see if I have
And
it.
he's got one hit point.
Oh,
Yep.
You might be able to give a kick.
I basically just took my sword and just
yeah.
Right,
I'm
please,
going
please.
to make a melee attack
With your dagger or with your fist?
with my dagger.
Very good. Okay, give me a melee attack. That does not. Oh, actually, wait a minute.
What?
Because you have a +1 to hit because of
Inspire.
Loose Fang's Inspire Courage.
Okay.
But the Mike has armor class 15.
Oh.
Do
Okay.
you have? Is that all of your bonuses?
I think so. I don't have any bonuses to my dagger.
Nope. Yeah. So you are
No,
not able to do
just
any
shy.
damage to the Mike. You're
Oh.
just shy. Okay.
let's try with the stabby stab.
Lady Ament, you are up.
Let's end this. She is going to swoop down here and claw at him.
Okay.
It's not a drive
just
by,
like a-
it's a fly by.
Fly
Yeah.
by. Okay, give me a melee attack roll.
Okay.
That is a hit, sir. Lady Ament. That's actually a 17 because of the Inspire Courage. Roll for damage.
Let's see. Is it 1d6?
No, it's 1d4 for her talons.
Okay.
Maximum damage, and it is
Nice.
enough to kill the mite. Congratulations, Lady Ament. You have racked up a kill.
Every time someone rolls a 1d4 here
Yeah.
on Roll20, it always reminds me of how much I hate those pointy suckers in real life.
Oh,
The D4, yeah, the little tetrahedrons.
pyramids.
Yeah.
Okay, so none of them escaped, and you suspect that these were forward scouts, and you are confident that none of them have escaped, and therefore none of them are able to go off and warn anyone that you are coming.
Wait, so
All right.
is the mite dead
Wait.
or
Yes,
Yep.
so they're all dead?
yes, all
Yep.
of them dead.
Oh, I wanted to call something.
That's
All
what
right.
Lady Ament did. She saw what you were doing and wanted to get in the action.
All right, Marion and Lord Derek have come upon the scene. Lord Derek surveys the damage, and he salutes you with a grim nod. Took care of them before I even arrived. Maybe we're in better shape than I thought.
Well,
With
these are
that,
scouts.
he strides off toward the beach, toward the south. Lady Marion, on the other hand, examines the bodies, and she says, yes, these are definitely Fae, definitely from the first world. I believe we're getting close. If these were forward scouts, then you did well in dispatching them. We want to try and keep the element of surprise as long as we can. I fear as soon as our presence is known, we are going to be hit by a lot of the Fae. This was just a small skirmish.
Well, if we've got the element of surprise, it makes sense they had the element of fire.
Indeed. The rest of the followers of Kexoth, followed by Father Kearns, have joined you. And
Chic.
you make your way through town and finally
Yes.
down the beach and to the entrance to the cave.
Finally, to the cave. I wonder if my spike trap we set up at the entrance is still there.
Oh, don't forget about Mira.
Mira, are you still with us, or is she AFK?
No, she's over in the far right.
I know, but I'm talking about Mira, the player, Beck.
Oh.
I'm still here. I'm sorry. I was in the middle of doing an assignment.
Okay, so Mira,
if you could move me, that would be wonderful. If not, I can.
right. So essentially, what we're doing is you have succeeded in moving yourself through town and moving South Beach toward the entrance to the cave. All right.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm still listening, so I just don't have Roll20 open and I'm not watching it, that's all.
Fine.
And I'm still listening. So I do know what's going on.
All right.
There's still the turn order thing here.
Yes, let me get rid of that. Okay. In Gurney Bay, you make your way southward along the beach to the beach cavern. It seems like it has been a long time since you have been here, only, even though it has been less than 2 months since you first visited this place. The landscape around you has changed significantly as you see much more of the strange multicolored growth of plants and roots and trees and bushes. It is difficult passage getting down the beach as it is now choked with vines and roots and bushes. But you finally make your way toward the entrance to the cave. Upon approach to the entrance, I need all of you to make listen checks. I will do listen checks for Lady Marion and Lord Derek and Father Kearns.
Hey, Marcus.
That's the Marcus we're looking for right there.
I rolled in that one and still got
Marcus,
a 15.
you didn't let me.
Nope. Never.
All right. So everybody has rolled a listen check. I will roll one for Lord Derek. All right. And one for Lady Marion. And for Father Kearns. Okay. Marcus, you are the only one that catches this. As you are approaching the mouth of the cavern, when you are still some distance away, Marcus, you hear some harsh voices coming from deep within the cavern. I need you, just you, Marcus. Give me, let's see, what knowledges are you trained in? I'm checking your character sheet.
Quite a few.
All right, you're actually trained in all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. All right, so if you will give me a knowledge of the planes, or a knowledge of religion, or a knowledge of, let's see, a knowledge of history.
Okay.
Whichever one you prefer. History check, 18. Okay, good. All right. You recognize the voice of Iragi, one of the shards you encountered back when you were fighting the Orc clan. The shard of rage is in that cavern. The other voice you also recognize, as it is the old voice of your friend Foluco, who is now Palfia. There is a heated exchange going on between the two of them, and you can hear that the voices are rising in volume. In fact, to the point where before long, the entire party can hear the exchange going on. In language that you do not understand. Unless everybody check your character sheets. Does anybody speak Infernal? I know that Foluco did.
It's abyssal, not infernal. I just want to correct you on that.
Not Infernal.
Yep.
I need. Yeah. Thanks for keeping me honest. Does
Where does
anybody have Abyssal as a language that they understand?
Nope.
Where is it supposed to show language skills?
What
I
language?
The bottom of your
Oh, never mind.
bottom of your character.
I do not.
Yes, sir. Yes, Renji.
Yep.
Yes, Renji.
Which?
It is Abyssal.
I have it.
Abyssal.
I have it.
Oh, you do have it.
Yeah, look at it. Look at it.
All right, let me check. Where? Oh, wait, I thought it was at the bottom of your character sheet. Am I wrong? No, there it is, right there. Abyssal. You do understand. Okay, Renji. The conversation rises in volume until the entire party can hear it, and you can hear Palfia shouting, "It is not time yet." And then Iragi responds, "It will never be time." To which Palfia states, "The time is very soon, and if you will come willingly, or I will drag you in there." And Iragi responds by saying, "I will not move. Time is not yet. This is not the prophecy. It is all wrong." And Palfia simply screams in rage, and you can hear the something striking the cavern walls and echoing out of the cavern. Then the conversation falls silent. Cavern is silent once more, and you can only hear the lapping of waves from the beach.
I can guess what happened.
Gulp.
Num num num.
Well, you've got to realize once Iragi, Iragi's the only one left that hasn't been absorbed. Iragi cannot be absorbed unless it is at the place where the six are supposed to form. And so the time is not quite yet until they get to that spot. And with that, let me bring you guys into the cave. Just a moment. I've got to get everybody in there
Why is it all dark?
because I've got it all non-lit.
Fog of war.
Fog of war, yes. Right. So first we have. Let me get everybody. So that's going to wear off, and we'll take that down. Okay, good. Do I have everyone? I need to bring in. Yes, I've got it.
We'll be able to tell you if we have everyone when we can see everyone.
Yes, I will get there. Just give me a moment. think I've got everyone. Just a second. Okay. Okay, so let me put you guys over here. All right, the quarters are pretty cramped.
Good.
We've got to get everybody in here, so this is going to be interesting.
Maybe place them in the wall with like section with the lines.
That's possible, but I think I can fit everybody. We'll get there.
This would be a good break point.
Yep. All right.
Like we just end there and like. Not
We
take
could do that.
weapon for the new session.
You know that you're right. That is a good break point. But let me reveal what we've got. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, you guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, please let me know if your character is not present. I see.
I'm missing
Tweaks.
Lady Ament.
Okay, I'm glad that you pointed that out because I want to make sure everybody is here.
Well, and she's not here right now, but Nutmeg and Paprika will need to be here.
Right. I put them into hammer space for the moment.
Okay, cool.
So we should have 3 Inquisitors. I see 3 Inquisitors. We should have 3 Priests of Kexoff. 1, 2. I only see 2. I see 3. Okay. We have Lord Derek. We have Lady Marion. We should have Father Kearns. Yes. All right.
Wait.
And I see.
What was the
Sir
guy's?
Squeaks?
What was the guy's name that
Huh?
was in the mansion?
Oh, you mean the one that Lord Derek is using the skin of?
Yeah.
It's the same token, but it's not the same guy.
Okay. Just wanted to check.
Yeah.
I noticed that too. No worries.
I'm like, are we gonna
Yeah.
have to kill another guy?
No. That's Lord Derek. He is the High Inquisitor of Kexoff.
Alright.
All right. And let's see. I see Loosefang. Are you here? Yes. Mira, Raylan, Renji, Sheik. Are you here? Yes, you are.
Yeah, Michael,
And
right here.
I think that's good. Okay, we've got everybody in there. All right. You enter the dark cavern. Fluffles is here. I see him.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm saying he shrunk.
Yes, he did shrink. That spell, it only lasts for 7 minutes. 1 minute for every level of the cast.
Ah,
However, Bard Song, as long as he's playing, it continues. Which means that the Inspire Courage is still on there. All right. Okay. In the entrance to the cavern, it is dark. Nobody has put on a light as of yet. However, you can see that even in here, the dense undergrowth and the tall trees and bushes are crowding the cavern itself. You feel a sense of unease growing ever stronger as you step, as it seems to you that you are stepping from the prime material plane into the realm of chaos as you enter this cavern.
Just a reminder, Sir Squeaks can see 40 feet regardless of light condition.
You can see 40 feet in the dark. All right, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to draw the wall because there are too many people in here and it's hard to see the wall.
Okay.
So, okay, can you guys see that?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So that's the wall of the cavern, and I need to draw one more thing because there's actually a column in the cavern right there.
I was just
In the
about to
middle.
do that.
Yep.
I was about to say Lady Almond was about to perch on that rock.
No, that's a column in the cavern. Okay, so Renji is correct. That is a good breaking point. I want to talk to you guys. Well, let's go ahead and finish the session for now.
All right.
Yeah.
See ya, stream people.